I've been a psychic paranormal investigator for over 30 years. Now I've come back to the manor to share the scariest, most interesting, and unexplainable stories that I know. If you like ghostly tales and sounds that go bump in the night, you've come to the right place. So come on in and get cozy and turn down the lights. Scares me, and I'm fearless. That's right. Oh, by the way, he's our scariest resident spirit. Why be normal when you can be paranormal? Did you hear that? Sounded like a door closed. I'm Zelda Kelly. Welcome to Secrets Mystery Manor. Now that was scary. Hello everyone, this is Zelda Kelly with Secrets Mystery Manor, and today's the day. It's the 17th, and I'm on my way. Me and the fur babies are... Well, we've just started out. It's close to 7 a.m. and it is hot already. We're headed toward the Secrets Mystery Manor. I have the windows down. It feels pretty good so far with a little bit of breeze, but you can bet that it's going to be a scorcher today as I'm traveling. So I thought I would drive about 5 hours, 6 tops. We would stop, rest for the evening, have a good meal, and start out again. It should take me about 3 days to get there. And someone asked me, am I excited? Yes, I am. The other question was, am I scared? I'm not really scared. I am a little anxious. I will be in this huge manor that has been, I don't want to say it's abandoned, but I guess I can say there's one part that is a very small part that was added on and livable. The rest of it, it's not falling down or anything. Don't get me wrong. It's in very good shape. It just does not have running water or electricity, and it is old. Like, parts of it might be 200 years old, maybe even more. So that is, that's why I'm a little anxious. I'm not so sure what I'm going to be seeing, but I guess I'm going to find out on Sunday when I arrive there, won't I? So, from what I understand, they have been getting me provisions and all stocked up, and they've gotten good things for the kitties and myself, they being the owners of the manor. And so they're taking care of me. They're stocking the place for about a month. I'll be there until the 15th of July, so I'll be spending the 4th of July holiday there, and I will not be seeing anyone except for the caretaker and his wife. And that his wife comes in about twice a week, and the caretaker is there about every other day, making sure that everything is running tip-top on the outside and all that. So I'm anxious to see, I'm excited to see who this night resident spirit is that they have there. Also, they have a, somebody just passed me very quickly. Also, they have a lady's voice that is, she sighs, I guess. She sighs. It's not a cry, but it is a sigh from what I'm understanding and from what they've said. I've heard some EVPs that they've had. I've seen a few photographs. Oh, this is going to be interesting to say the least. And the kiddies and I are ready, and thank God I've got them because they're used to the paranormal grind. They will tell me when things are around, things are there. They know. And it's amazing how an animal can see through into that other dimension when we're not capable with our eyes, and with their little eyes, they're surely capable of seeing many things. From what I understand, it's not really an evil haunting. There's not upset there. It's really, I would say, your vanilla haunting. They don't believe that there's anything, I don't know, I guess evil or scary or anything like that. It's just that they've been around there. Now, there's never been another paranormal group in there. They would not let anyone in until now. And so there's not been any equipment, no Ouija boards, none of that. And of course, I don't use any of that to begin with. I will be trying to record some things for all of you, and definitely I will be making sure that I'm checking in with all of you. And of course, I don't want anybody to be concerned about me because the owners are not far away. They can be there in a flash. The caretaker and his wife can be there in a flash. We have a little security set up, so, you know, I'm going to be okay, just so you know. Now, another person asked me, will I be getting paid for this? The answer is no. Normally, paranormal investigators don't get paid to go out to do something like this. I feel it's a privilege to be going into this beautiful home that's been there for a very, very long time, on a shore, close to a cliff, in a semi-wooded area that is tucked away from civilization, so to speak. So I feel pretty honored and blessed, to tell you the truth, to be able to go in there and make sure that, that maybe I can find some evidence of something in there. They also know that I'm not the type of person to stir things up. I want to get to the bottom of all of it. That's my idea. Get to the bottom of it. See who these people, spirits, players are in this whole mix of this sort of thing. So I will also be working. You'll probably see some video posts of mine. You'll definitely see me on some other social medias, but and I'll also be working with Psychic Secrets, and so I will be working tonight. There will be definitely a time when I have to stop tonight, so I will be working the line. And so I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to post while I'm doing this. And of course, we talked about this beautiful old library. It's my understanding it's about 200 years old, and even more. Some of the books are from the 1500s. No one has been in there for decades, maybe even 100 years, they said, because, well, people that go in there don't really have the interest or the occasion to even think of anything that they would want to look up. Obviously, that's certainly not myself. I'm anxious, excited, looking forward to getting into that library and talking about what's there. Now, they do see or they do tell me that they do have noises coming from that library. And it was built with a library study in mind when the old part was built, and some of the materials were shipped over from Europe way back in the day. So there's a time, there's some small windows, but I guess it was built so that the sun comes in at peak times and is able to light up the library for about as long as possible. And so that will be very interesting for me to be able to go in and do a little research. From what I understand, there's at least 40,000 books in this library. It's large. And they said they lost count. So this, I hope I'll be able to document a lot of it. And then what we're going to do is, in the last few days that I'm there, we will be going through the library to see if there's books that we can donate to a few colleges, to maybe some museums, and get them maybe even restored. I'm not so sure what shape they're in. Some of them have been pretty brittle, is my understanding. Anyway, I'm on my way, and I wanted to let you know that I'm okay. I'm having a good time. The kitties have had a little something to make them relax, and so they are having a nice little snooze beside me, and that's the good thing. So we're all happy and traveling, and I've got to tell you, it is a beautiful day, as warm as it is. So I want to thank you all. I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to thank you all, and I appreciate you being with me on this journey with Secrets Mystery Manor. This is exciting, and I hope it's exciting for you too. I'm going to keep you posted as to what and all the paranormal that I run into, because I know that I will in a place like this. I wish I could take pictures. The owners have requested that I do not for privacy purposes, and that's really the sad news that I have, because I think all of you would enjoy it. I have seen pictures of the outside. I'm going to tell you, 1 month doesn't, I don't know if I can even do anything in 1 month, or enough. I'm certain that I won't be able to finish what I've started. I do know that I will be going up again. So anyway, thanks again. I'm going to go through a drive-through, get a little bit of nourishment, have a sip of water, take a rest for a moment, and hit the road again and enjoy this beautiful scenery and the beautiful day. I wish you all very, very well, and for all of you, stay hydrated, stay cool, okay? You be well, you take care. Thanks so much for listening to Secrets Mystery Manor. I'm going to be there soon. Again, my name is Psychic Zelda Kelly, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Secrets Mystery Manor. I'm whispering. I've caught myself whispering here all day. I made it earlier today. It's Sunday, June 19th. It's a beautiful day. We had, I met the owners of the manor. And I want you to know, as I pulled up, they were waiting on me. I have never seen a place this big. They told me it was big. There's no words to describe it. It is different. It is definitely different looking. It's been added on, but at the same time, it's cool and beautiful and eclectic, and I can't use the words to describe it. It's gorgeous. And you can tell there's different time periods that have, well, time has transcended in this place. It's been there since early 1600s. Wild. And some of the areas we took a tour, which it was 4 hours for my tour, and we didn't even touch on the surface. Some of these areas, I don't even know if I'll even go in. I'm concerned that I'll get lost. Some of the rooms connect, but they connect with each other. And then you start in a hall and you end up in a completely different place, and you keep going from room to room and end up in another hallway and another wing. And I definitely am going to be marking my trail as I go through this place. I'm going to try to do a lot of it during the daytime. I mean, who says you can't do an investigation during the daytime? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to document this, hopefully daily, and then I can put these together in the podcast weekly. I'm planning on being here until the 15th of July. So might as well just say 4 weeks. And this is a little intimidating. So after this wonderful barbecue celebration meet and greet that we had today, and I've eaten more probably potato salad. Not more probably, yes. I've eaten more potato salad than I can't even remember even eating. It tasted so good. And the kitties are so happy, and they're a little anxious. I want you to know they're a little anxious. Right now, it is almost 11 p.m. Sunday night, the 19th, and I'm currently working online at Psychic Secrets, and the kitties will not stay off me. I know that they're feeling a lot that's going on here. The owners and the caretakers, I got to meet them too. They're lovely people. Everyone left at about 5 o'clock. And so I decided to go online and just kind of get acclimated with the place, work on some videos, just try to settle in, keep my mind off things. But as I sit here in the bone quiet, in the complete quiet, I feel like I have to whisper, because I know that there are other things here, and it is a little intimidating. As I've sat here, I mean, the whole place is vacant. There's some furniture in the areas that are no longer lived in, but it's just vacant, except for the library. Oh my goodness. That library, I could go on and on. But as I'm sitting here, I've tonight heard footsteps, doors close. I've just heard other noises, and I know it's me being in a new place. Is it settling? I don't think so. I think it's settling that I'm here, that I brought my kitties. There's not been animals in this place for a very long time. I think that whatever is here is just as curious about me and the kitties as I am them. So, are there multiple things here? Yes. Did I feel something following us today on our tour? I sure did. Did I ground myself before I go into this place and in each room? Absolutely. You can bet on it. This is something that I'm not going to play around with. I'm going to take very seriously. But as time goes on, I know I'm going to find things, see things, hear things. I wish I could send you pictures. I wish I could do some type of a picture documentary. I just cannot legally. That was my agreement with the owners, and I'm respecting that. But this is a very, very interesting and will be very active time. It's been a long time since I've been in a place that has a lot of potential to be so active. And I don't think, from what I'm feeling, that anything here is bad. I'm just going to say it that way. I think you can hear the air coming on in this part of the house. I'm in a newer part. I'm in, this was built on in it was almost 1950 from my understanding. And I mean, it's been updated. It has all the modern conveniences. I have a very nice, well-stocked kitchen. Everything I could possibly want, they have given me. I have plenty of equipment. There's plenty of blankets, pillows, everything. Is this part of the home or the manor haunted? Yes, it is. So I'm not so sure there is a part that is not. Now, there's an underground tunnel system that I was told not to go into. I'm going to respect that. They opened the door. It has not been opened since the mid-1940s. They opened the door, and we stood in on the inside of the door. It smells like it has not been opened for a long time. Like an old dirt basement is what it smells like. But it is so dark, so pitch black, you can't see anything. And the prospect of getting lost, I won't even attempt it. But I do hear things underneath. Now, I don't know what it is. The doors are locked. There is a huge door that goes to this underground. There's a stairway, there's a door, it's a big wooden door, and it's heavy. I mean, like at least 200-300 pound door. Nothing is going to get up through there. Okay. That is in the flesh. But there's a stairway that goes into that. Where you go into that, you step down, and you go into this tunnel system. I really don't know why they built it there. It was built underneath the original house, and then they just continued to build that as they built on to the house. The ceilings are high in here, extremely high. I think we've got at least 12-foot ceilings in this new place, and it actually keeps it very nice and cool. In fact, it's a little on the chilly side tonight. If you can imagine, I came from 115 degrees weather, and I've got a sweater on, a sweatshirt, a hooded sweatshirt. It's a little chilly in here. But we're comfortable. There's a beautiful bedroom that I'll be staying in. Right now, I'm sitting in the kitchen, and I'm able to look out into the other rooms, and then I can walk from this part of the house into I'm going to say the older part, and that has this magnificent fireplace that is, you can walk into it. Obviously, I'm not going to start a fire in there, but it is, I've not seen anything. It's not as big as the Biltmore, but it sure feels like it. If I can give you a point of reference. But this has been interesting. I've been hearing all kinds of noises, all kinds of different things. My kitties are sitting here. They're not the ones making the noises. Little Benji is sitting on my shoulder. She's just literally hugging me. So I think they're bothered. I can feel, and I'm a little tense. I'm going to admit that. And it's just because of the newness. I don't know what to expect. But I'm glad that I'm here. And so we'll see what happens. So this is the first night, my darlings. And I will keep recording as much as possible and clip these together as a diary as we go on. So I want to thank you for listening to this first part of Psychic's Secrets Mystery Manor. I want to thank the owners. I know they're going to be listening. I want to thank everyone who's out there anxiously waiting for the next report to come. And we're going to see what happens. Oh, I don't know if you just heard that. There is a big noise. So anyway, I hope that was caught on here. That would be awesome if it was the case. So anyway, I want to thank you again. But I just have to say this, other than, of course, you hear the air going, and other than, the normal kitty noises, it is deafening silent here. So you be well, you take care. I'm going to finish out tonight on Psychic Secrets, and I'll be back tomorrow with another little update, and then I'll post it. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next time on Secrets Mystery Manor. Bye for now. So good morning, everyone. This is your friend Zelda. It is 4:38 Monday morning the 20th. Welcome to a little excerpt of Secrets Mystery Manor. I am here after work. With Psychic Secrets, I came in to lay down, and all my kitties were in the bedroom with me. And when I closed the door to keep the kitties from roaming around the home, and I locked the door. I always lock the door. And about 20 minutes ago, I heard a man's voice out in the main area. It is so quiet here, you can hear everything. And for a minute, I thought it was the caretaker. And then almost immediately after I heard the voice, there was a knock on my bedroom door. You can imagine I froze because there's no one else here but me. And the door is locked, and I did not answer. The kitties scattered. They went under the bed, they hid, they ran. So I know it was not anything, and I know it was not a human person. There's no way. So I called the caretaker. He is on his way with his wife. They're going to check the outside doors to make sure that nobody had gotten in, because the doors are all locked. Only the caretaker has a key, and they live about 35 minutes away from here. So I'll keep you posted. That was a first real experience and pretty scary. So anyway, I'm going to wait for them to come and then try to get some rest. And I'll keep you posted as to what's going on. Thanks so much for listening. All take care. Thanks a lot. And I'm here at the Secrets Mystery Manor. That's pretty quick for my first day. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hello and welcome to Secrets Mystery Manor. My name is Zelda Kelly, and wow, it has been a week so far. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd, and happy summer solstice to many of you as well. But a little recap, I had a knock on the door on the 20th. That was a little intense. Nothing came of it. The caretaker came out. He could not find anyone. The outside doors were locked. The windows were locked. So there it is. But the next day, yesterday, the 21st, it was the night of the 20th, I'm sorry. My power went out. My electric went out. And I was sitting in the dark, literally. You can see that little video that I've posted on social media as well. But my air conditioning went out as well. The air conditioning, evidently, the compressor locked up and it blew a fuse, and so they worked on that, and now we're working on more air conditioning. Aside from that, and my phone needing to be recharged, my computer constantly draining of power, my phone draining of power, it's been really something. I've been hearing voices. I have been hearing a woman. Night gets very, very quiet, and I hear what I think is a cat, and my cats stay with me in the night, and I lock the door to the bedroom. So we do a head count. Everybody is in there. If I go exploring, I make sure the door is locked so nobody is with me, the fur babies. So I've heard a cat. It's either that or some crying. So it's been very, very interesting to see and explore. Now, I was able to go into the library. I had to wear a mask. It was musky and it felt damp. I don't know why, but it was musky and it really wasn't what I had imagined. But I did take one of my kitties with me. She is blind in one eye. She's very sensitive to this sort of thing, and she sat with me on the table as I was watching the book. She was very comfortable. But then there was a noise in the hall, and the room is so big, it echoes. And I had my phone with me because obviously if there was any problems or anything, but my phone started draining very quickly. We heard a noise in the hall. My kitty came up around my neck, and when she does that, I know something is up. I know that there's something there. So, as I looked out the door, in just a flash, there was a mist that went across the door. It was very intense. The air seemed, it got cold. And so I put away the books. I got to look at some of the books. It just all different languages. Everything that you can think of. Everything. And everything from law books, medical books, astrology, palmistry, like reading the bumps on your head. There's a name for it, but I can just give you, it's reading the bumps on your head, reading marks on your body. I mean, everything that you would want to think. There were some books on witchcraft. There was nothing on Satanism. It was very interesting, and it was all really, they were not mixed up, they were all put in different sections. So if I wanted to read into the law section, I could do that. There was everything from cooking, amazing, medical, animal husbandry, farming, everything. It was truly the library of the library. From what I've heard, this library was the library. If someone needed information on something, the owners way, way, way back when they came over from Europe would allow people to come in and use this library. And they had a deal with anyone who moved away, or if they wanted to donate a book, they certainly made that arrangement to donate a book to the library. So there were all types of things. People would write notes in the margins of these books and in the fronts and the forwards. Now, some of this reading or this writing was not legible, and I couldn't really read it. Obviously, it was in pencil. There was not a lot that I could read, but talk about interesting. But the moment that this activity started, I closed the book and I left. So that was another thing. We had a slight storm Yesterday, I was on a second floor. I looked out and I was seeing faces as I was looking out. I did take a picture of that. I did post that as well. That was pretty different. And I have another picture that I'm going to post as well from some of the close-up. So that is a little on the haunting side. I'm just going to say it's not a little, a lot on the haunting side. So aside from working the line, and I'm having a good time. It's been very nice here. Obviously, I don't have TV. I do have internet in the one part of the house. I'm in that mostly. I do explore. Now, I will do that. I do explore the house. I've tried taking some EVPs and there's nothing. But I do hear things. I do hear things moving on the upstairs. I do hear things, and there is literally no one there but me. The housekeeper came in, the caretaker came in this morning. We checked the food supply. Obviously, I'm okay. We made sure that everything was functioning A-okay. So today is the 22nd, and I'm going to give this until Friday. I've got some things that I want to do tonight. And then I'm going to keep you posted on the activities. I have until the 15th. I'm leaving on the 15th to come back, or to go back home. So we're fine. The kitties are fine. The fur babies are fine. Everybody is fine. This has been the really coolest experience that I've ever had paranormally. I love it. So thanks so much for listening. I'll keep you posted, and I'll post some of those pictures of those faces that I took from the second floor window. Thank you so much. I'll talk with you soon. You be well. And thanks for listening to Secrets Mystery Manor. Believe me, there's a lot of secrets in this manor. I've not even touched on the surface. Phew, there are staircases that I won't even go in. And I don't know, but the place is huge. If I would say that it's a little bigger than the Winchester Mansion in California, and it's got this little medieval twist to it. It's not, well, it might be medieval. I don't know what it is, but it looks castle-y. So thank you so much for listening. You guys are the best. I'll come back to you. Again, my name is Zelda Kelly. I'm with Secrets Mystery Manor, and I want to thank Psychic Secrets also for giving us this platform and allowing me to stay here at the Manor. It's been a lot of fun. Wish you could be here with me. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Hello, and welcome to Secrets Mystery Manor. Today is Friday, the 24th of June. So I'm keeping a little diary vlog, I guess. Not really vlog, blog, whatever, recording of my daily findings and what happened throughout the day. So over the last few days, this is coming on, I'm not even here a week, there's been a lot of activity, a lot of things happening. And I know now, coming to the weekend, I can see where there are waves of activity. And a lot of it happens in the afternoon, if you can believe that. And then after, I would say 3:15 in the morning. So it is now 2:24 a.m. Friday morning, as I'm recording this. And I'm sitting here in my room, door locked, kitty's here. I have a drink and a couple of snacks, and I thought I would record, and I'm listening. And that's the biggest thing, is listening. I've heard noises in the upstairs above me. A lot of this area that I'm in is solid rock. It's stone. And so it is very hard to make a noise like you're walking on a wood floor or something regular like that. But I can tell you, I've heard walking. Yesterday, I went to the kitchen. My hair was pulled. I turned around very quickly in a room because I actually forgot something that I wanted to take with me as I was looking through the manor. And something went whooshing in front of me very, very quickly. There's a lot going on. I think everything here is as curious about me as I am them. This has been very surreal. There's been times, I'm going to tell you, that I've been a little nervous. I'm here by myself, and I know that you can imagine. I don't feel fear. Nothing has scared me, so to speak. Losing power was a little nerve-wracking. They still do not have the air conditioning completed yet. That's another thing. The owners have been here almost daily trying to help with vendors to get this air going again. It's my understanding that the unit is so old that the coils need to be replaced. There's some major work that needs to be done. I do have some standalone units that I'm using. Everything is cool. The weather here is not hot. It's not that bad. So it's bearable, and I'm surviving, and it's okay. Everything is fine. I've had a lot of good things to eat, lots of salad, lots of really good things. And I mean, honestly, even though I'm really on the lookout, I have eyes in the back of my head. I'm really seeing things in my peripheral vision. I'm seeing things around me, feeling. There's cold spots. I'm hearing voices. It's starting to get a little normal, if you will. So last night, yesterday, and the day before, I was taking pictures from the second floor of the manor going into the library, and I posted those in my Facebook group. I think that many of you have already seen those. I've never seen anything like that before that was on the ground. It's not there now. So I'm glad I caught that. There's some very, very different things here going on and happening. I'm digging into the history, and this coming week I'm going to be able to interview someone related to this manor, and I will let you know what I find out about that and more of the Mystery Manor history. I wish you could be here with me. This place is fabulous. If I could move here, I would do it in a heartbeat. Absolutely. I would be here, hands down. If the owners would allow it, I don't think they would. But I would pick up stakes and come back and be here. Now the kitties are okay. I've got my big Riley. He's with me right now sitting. They're all sitting around me. They're calm. That's how I know that, nothing is around right now. I've been hearing knocks. That's another thing. Tonight, earlier, I heard some knocking. I was in the front hall with the big fireplace, and I heard some knocking at the front door. Now, I'm very cautious when I'm hearing knocking about opening doors. I just think that the times we live in, sometimes the humans are more scarier. I know that you can relate. So I go to the door and I listen, and nothing was there. I was able to look out a window. There were no vehicles. There were no anything. There was the barn. That was it. So that was another thing. Not only was it knocking, it is like a big wooden solid door. I bet the doors alone weigh hundreds of pounds. I mean, they're mammoth and thick. And so opening those just for a knock, no, it's not going to happen unless somebody announces themselves coming. So I heard a little bit of scratching. I thought, well, maybe it's an animal, but then I heard the knock. And the knock was precise. It wasn't just like something had fallen up against the like an animal or anything like that. So I'm aware. I'm keeping aware. I'm doing some EVPs in the daytime. I think, like I said, I'm getting a little bit more activity. I saw some activity when I was in the library. A mist go across the door, caught that at the corner of my eye. But there was a little tense moment. I think I discussed that earlier when I was in the library. I am going to go to the library again tomorrow, this weekend. The caretaker is bringing the horse over now to this property. He has been at another property, so this is a season for him to be around the girls, or has been around the girls. It's time for him to come home. So I'm anxious and excited. Well, not anxious in a bad way. I'm excited to see him. I want to introduce myself to him. And now the nice thing is I've been able to keep the kitties in one part of the house, and I've gone outside a bit and explored. I'm not going far from the manor. I'm unfamiliar with this wooded area here, and I am enjoying myself just being outside with the fresh air. So there's a lot to do. The most exciting part for me now is this interview coming up next week, and so that's going to be a big one for me. And looking into the history, I have asked if I can keep a book from the library. The owners are thinking about it. I'll let you know if I get one, what I get. Those books are so amazing. I mean, I've never seen a library like this. I mean, this library, oh my goodness. I can't imagine. I can't even tell you the square footage. This library is as big as a home, seriously. And it is filled, like I said, with they lost count at 40,000 volumes of books. So I'm not going to be staying here to go through and inventory those books. I'd like to, but the owners have a life too, and they don't want to sit and entertain me, and just because I want to be a bookworm. So I want to thank you all for listening and being with me this week. This has just been an amazing opportunity for me to be here. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and listening. I think about you. I think about every one of you who have said, gee, I wish you were with me. I wish I were there. You asking for pictures, and you're asking for information. I love that. But after this, I will try to go on another paranormal excursion that I can take pictures and we can talk about, and maybe even some video and film. So I'm going to sign off for right now, and I'm going to post this later today, in Friday. And again, I wish you all a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. And you know what I always say, why be normal when you can be paranormal, right? Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Secrets Mystery Manor, and I want to thank Psychic Secrets for this wonderful opportunity. I'm having a great time. I'm working while I'm here. It's life as normal, and that's the way it is. You know what that song is, love and life is kind of spooky with a crazy little girl like me. So anyway, thanks so much, everyone. And I'll see you and talk with you again. I'll keep posting and talk with you soon. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.